And good morning. Good morning. We'll be adjusting here just for a second. I'm Ani. This is now Bridge to a Better World. I'm in this sort of low light setting, but I'm super glad to be with you this morning. We are Teresa, my general and usual co-host, and I are on a little tiny mini vacation. Yep, we've taken a couple of days to go to the coast. And so we are enjoying the wilds of Yachats. And yeah, we'll be back next week with our regular show. But I just couldn't stay away from Tarot. We have had a week fairly free of media. So it feels a little strange that I have been here for a few days now with absolutely no idea about what's going on in the outside world. I only know when I'm scheduled to cook things for people. And yeah, I haven't really looked at news, but I have looked at tarot. And so that's what I'm here to do this morning with you. Thanks. Thanks very much for joining me. So, with that, let's get to the cards. Um, right. Not really what we have here are the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and Temperance on its head. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with Temperance on its head. Um, this card talks a lot about bringing things into balance, and it's not really so much about moderation, the sort of more traditional and modern use of the word temperance. It's really about balancing all of yourselves. It's about bringing into balance your connection with the cosmos and your grounded nature on this planet, in this earth. It's talking about you balancing your emotional self with your head self. It's keeping your head in the clouds and your feet on the soil, right? It's about that kind of balance. And it's saying to pay attention. And it seems particularly timely because, in fact, on Sunday, we will be experiencing the fall equinox. And this is truly a time to pay attention to balancing all of your natures, making sure that you are in touch with all of your elemental selves, right? That you can get to your analysis, that you can feel all your feelings, that you are in your body and aware of your body's needs, that you are also connected to spirit and knowing about your connection to the cosmos, to whatever it is that you build your spiritual foundation on, that you are connected and you feel that that is vital as well. So it's really looking at the balance of all of these things, at your ability to connect and to sort of guide and shift between those modes as needed. And so, paying attention then to the harvest, bringing back your intentions, really bringing in the seeds that you have sown. That is the lessons of Sunday, the fall equinox, and so a time to really focus on balance. We all have a tendency to sort of run headlong one direction or another, but bring it all home, bring it together, and focus on balance, especially this weekend, as you as as the vibe is right, as we look at equinox, as we look at here on the 45th parallel or close to it. Um, we are looking at the days and nights being close to equal in daylight and darkness right now. And so that sort of brings home the idea of balance that we can tap into to help us on our way. And balance is a really good thing because also in this reading, we have the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords shows up when someone is trying to get away with some shenanigans. We'll say shenanigans. Um, the Seven of Swords is sometimes called the card of the thieves. It's about somebody who is perhaps duplicitous, who may be in our lives right now. I know I immediately thought of somebody sort of, on the larger political scene. Um, Somebody who seems to, mm, how do we say, have assassination attempts, especially if things aren't going well for them, if the spotlight is off of them for a moment. Eh, you know, it could be connected to that kind of shenanigan writ large, but it's a deceiver. It's somebody who's trying to make off with things that are not rightfully theirs. And so, whether that's, somebody in our personal lives who is taking advantage of kindness, generosity, or the benefit of the doubt, or somebody sort of more on the national or international milieu that, let's just say, engages in deception and hoodwinking for personal gain, be aware, have eyes open. And this is a time to really trust your inner guidance, your inner voice. And if you think somebody is up to no good, check them. It is time to check, right? And finally, what we have is the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles talks about really being hard at work with the details and the minutia, because you know that it's the hard work that is required to bring the rewards that you need in your life to have access to all that you are trying to accomplish. So sometimes it gets tedious, sometimes it feels a little dull, a little boring, but what you are doing is good. What you are doing is going to uh, actually bring that which you desire to you. And so keep at it, all of the tedious things. I think of the work of, community organizing. I think of the work of endless nights of phone banking. I think of the work of really making sure that whatever you are trying to accomplish comes into fruition. There's a lot of T's to be crossed, a lot of I's to be dotted. And so just stay at it. It is working and it is going well for you. We might just sort of be at the tedious bit right now, but don't let that discourage you. Okay. And so that's what I have for Tarot this morning. Be aware of folks who may be out to deceive, but also make sure that you are staying at your work, at what you feel you need to do, what you are called for. And also, just keeping that eye open for things that might not be on the up and up, people that might not be acting on the up and up. So, focusing on your balance, on accessing all of your talents and skills, um, with your eyes wide open and keeping at it, staying at it for the long haul. That's what I have. Teresa and I will be back next week. So we'll see you on the 27th on the other side of this equinox. We hope you are having a fabulous week. Take good care. Love you. Our love goes out to you and to all the ships at sea. Cheers.